Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and today we're going to be checking out the Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mikey as Batman figure from DC Collectibles. That is right, my friends. This was a 2019 previews exclusive. It was sold at San Diego Comic-Con, but also online anywhere that carries the previews exclusives. So it's pretty easy to get a hold of. I finally got mine, and I'm ready to dive in and take a look at it. So of course, this is gonna kick off the brand new TMNT versus Batman line from DC Collectibles. It looks like a really fun exclusive. So this is gonna give us Mikey wearing Batman's cowl, which is amazing. But on the back of this box here, you can see the full first lineup that we already know of, minus the Shredder set that's not pictured on here. But Batman and Leo, Robin and Raphael, Batgirl and Donatello, and Alfred and Michelangelo will be available at GameStop stores in the very near future, like by the end of this year, which is really exciting stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy opened up, and we're gonna take a closer look at the figure within. All right, so we've got our Batman Mikey outside of the packaging, and you can see that the figure is just shy of 6 inches. He's actually around 5.5 inches. So it's gonna be interesting to see if the turtles are all scaled to each other. I'm willing to bet that's the case, and that Mikey's a bit on the shorter end. Batman will probably be a full 6 inches tall, because the turtles are a bit shorter, and Mikey's usually depicted as the shortest of the turtles. So all in all, I love the look of this. It's styled after the recent Batman vs. TMNT animated film, but also this was a series of comic books. And honestly, I feel like these turtles are very similar to what we've seen in the recent IDW comics as well. So if you've been a big fan of those comics, this is probably the closest we're gonna get to a toy line on those, and that is pretty awesome, I think. The design here is really fun. It's just very goofy. It's Mikey squeezed into Batman's cowl. So obviously, if you look at the head sculpt there, Batman's cowl doesn't quite fit on Mikey's big turtle head. I love that. You can also see Mikey's orange bandana pieces hanging down from out of the cowl there on the front. The cape is made of a cloth material, and let me tell you, this cape feels really good. There's something about it. First of all, it's huge. I mean, look at just how massive this cape is here, because it really has the ability to like drape over the shoulders for that, or you can put it behind the figure, but it has like a bit of a weight to it, and it just feels really, really good. I love this cape quite a bit. It actually lays down like you would expect a cape to lay. You know, a lot of the times cloth capes on retail figures specifically are made of kind of that lighter material there, so they just kind of stick straight out and they're just kind of straight. I love the way that this lays. I think this feels really, really good. So the cape is really awesome on this. If we take a look at the sculpt underneath, this is likely going to be the same body we see on the standard Michelangelo release. In fact, the belt is definitely that. I love the way they work the initial in with the belt. That is really cool, I think. And you can see he has holsters on the side for where his nunchucks are probably gonna go. However, this particular figure does not include nunchucks. I think that's kind of a bummer. I feel like he should have some weapons that comes with him. If we take a look at the back, you can see the sculpt of the shell there, and the knee pads. I love how square the knee pads are on the knee, and the elbows too. The elbow pads and the knee pads. I just think it all looks very cool. And the figure feels nice. I mean, he's a nice, solid feeling figure there. Let's go and talk about articulation while we're at this point. So the head looks like it mostly just turns left and right. We don't get a whole lot else going on with the head. This might be just because of the way they did the cape and everything. You can see how that's like attached up there under the head. So maybe that's why the head only goes left and right. The shoulders are jointed so that the arms can go upwards, forwards, and backwards there. That's about as high up as you're gonna get the arms. You can swivel at the elbow right below the sculpt of the elbow pad, as well as bend the elbow. Good range of motion there, nice and tight. And then you can swivel the wrists and roll them all around. Those are on ball joints, and these are interchangeable. So I'll come back to that in just a bit. There's no articulation in the torso, likely because of the sculpt of the shell. We see that a lot with Ninja Turtles figures. It does look like, oh, you know what? The shell actually does go over some articulation in there. It doesn't move a whole lot, so I didn't even notice it, but you can kind of see, there we go, you can swivel the body there. You can kind of move it around too, so it's probably on a ball joint, but it does swivel a little bit. So you do have a little bit of a joint on the torso. It's just underneath the shell piece. You got ball joints at the thighs, so legs can go outwards, they can move all the way around in a nice big circle there. You got double joints at the knees with the knee pad in the middle. The knee joints are very tight on this guy. I actually had to kind of break them loose a little bit. And then you got the nice joints on the ankles there, so you can see the feet move forwards and backwards, as well as rock side to side. So all in all, you got some really good articulation on this guy, and the joints are all nice and tight, so he stands really, really good. So I mentioned that he doesn't have nunchucks, but he does come with a few other accessories. As far as those go, he comes with a New York City manhole cover that is painted to look like pizza. That's pretty fun. Seems like something Mikey would do. So that's just a fun little extra thing that comes with it. But we do also get a little slice of pizza. Again, something that is perfect for Michelangelo. And to help him hold on to that, we've got several interchangeable hands. So these are all ball jointed. Like I said, you can just pop those right off the ball joint there. So he comes with like some kind of loosely gripping hands, but you can also swap those out for open hands, which is great for holding onto that slice of pizza, or you can pop on the thumbs up hands, and you can do the thumbs up with either the left or the right hand. So there's some really fun mix and match opportunities there with those hands. But again, no weapons, just pizza and hands with this guy. All right, what do you say we do a little bit of comparison time? I figured the best thing to do to compare this guy is with some of the other collector figures that have been released of Michelangelo. So we've got the Revoltech Mikey based on the 2012 series. We've got the NECA figure based on the original cartoon and the NECA figure based on the 1990 movie. Mostly just to kind of show you the scale with this new figure here. So there you guys go, a look at the brand new Michelangelo as Batman, part of the brand new DC Collectibles Batman vs. TMNT toy line. I love this. I think this is a super fun figure. When it was first announced, I thought it was completely out of left field, but I love stuff like this. I love the weird, bizarre things. And I think this is a good indicator that this is gonna be a pretty great line of figures. So I'm really anxious to check out the full wave once it's released later this year. I believe this previews exclusive is still available at some websites, so definitely do some checking around and pick one up for yourself. Happy hunting, my friends, and until next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.